Welcome, fellow miners. I'm excited to tell you about Green Africa's line of precious metal processing equipment, specifically the kinetic element separator systems, which represent our flagship product of precious metal concentrators.
Africa, the motherland. Though not the largest continent in the world, it contains more precious minerals than the rest put together, but nothing as precious as her children, young and old. For decades, the artisanal and small-scale miners have used mercury for mining to separate the gold from sediments and ore because they lack more sophisticated equipment. Approximately 100 million people in over 55 countries are dependent on small-scale gold mining for their income. Mercury is highly toxic and can cause lifelong disabilities. The threat from mercury is not only hazardous to everyone within its reach, but also has serious global implications.
No more at your mining site do your workers have to be exposed to toxic chemicals and the poisonous mercury. It does so much harm to the human body. Artisans and the environment are affected in a negative way. The kinetic element separator, or here at Green Africa we call it our KES, is the most eco-friendly, high-production process available in the industry. You can extract fine micron-sized particles, minimizing the loss of valuable material. Our claim is simple physics. When you have consistency in your crushed material, or ore, of about 200 to 400 mesh, the higher density material is separated through inertia. By using our inertia-based processing, we're able to capture and separate your high-value material down to the 5 micron size, and that size is usually obtained with your crushing and grinding process. Let me tell you how it works. The process is based on controlling kinetics to achieve separation. By using a highly thought-out engineered approach with a simple setup and easy-to-learn solution, you're on your way. Here's an example of how the kinetic element separator works, along with the motion wave theory of the table. Because of the standing wave principle that occurs when vibrating water, the gold doesn't want to wash through the low motion area of the standing wave. Because the table vibrates, lighter micron-sized particles of gold sink to the bottom under the wave. As you can see, the fine gold moves up the table where it can fall into the concentrate trough area. The heavier particles settle down into the area under the feeder where the wave has almost no motion. This allows the micron-sized particles to continue to settle down in the area where there's no significant motion of water. The gold and/or concentrate can now be washed automatically into a concentrate bucket or security safe, or vacuumed off the same table. The separation is effective and rapid. Most artisanal miners capture up to 30% recovery rates at maximum with sluice boxes and traditional shaking tables, while Green Africa's KES machine achieves over 90% recovery rate. That's 3 times the recovery rate of traditional mining methods, which means 2 to 3 times the profit, a much higher and quicker return on investment. We now have variable dynamics. With this equipment, this variable speed drive, not only are we using kinetics, we're able to vary it so that you can use different size mesh materials. This will allow you to separate and get the optimum separation during your process. Variable speed drives allow us to take our kinetic element separators to another level, allowing the artisan out there, you, to process many precious materials. The kinetic element separator is an expandable processing solution that affords a low cost and high efficient capture rate with a rapid return on investments. Whether your company needs 1 ton per hour or larger, our systems offer flexibility. Most mining operations seek to ramp to their full production goals with a low entry cost. We didn't invent it. We reinvented and perfected it and made the process capable to meet virtually any production requirement through an expandable approach in a clean, healthy, non-toxic environment.
Green Africa is dedicated to perfecting the small-scale and artisan mining business by using advanced engineering and technology by bridging the gap through green technology.